It's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and this is a monthly reading for Aquarius for September 2019. Guys, if you're new to my channel, thanks for checking me out. I'm already tongue-tied with you guys. If you feel it resonates at the end and it's touched your soul in some way, please feel free to subscribe and join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. And if you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for being here, for continuing to watch and stick it out along the journey with me. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and it means the world to me, honestly, that you're still here. So thank you. Before I move on any further, I'm just going to call my team of light in. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Metatron to guide, guard, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you who would ask for it, as well as just know that if you do want your angels or your guides in your life, all you need to do is ask, and ask that they're here for your highest good and the clearest messages possible. So first, what I'm going to do, guys, is bring a message from the Healing with the Angels Oracle on an overarching energy for September. Power, body care. Just, that might be a message for one of you, or all of us, but really that when it comes to our body care, focus on what do we have the power to change, right? Our intentions are here, so if we're intending on getting healthier, losing weight, things like that in terms of body care, working out, becoming more active, whatever it is, making sure that what we actually do in the physical matches the intention. So if my intention is that I want to detoxify my body of impurities, I need to follow through and eat the healthy foods. Make those choices every day. Move your body, whatever it is, if that message applied. Otherwise, we also have intention, enchantment, harmony, freedom, and divine timing. Set your intentions high, keep them pure, and keep your intentions, I heard the word thick, that's a little strange. Magical and whimsical. I'm being guided to read the card Enchantment. Haven't read this book in a while, and I feel like there's a reason. And I've tried to record this video for you guys, Aquarius, a few times, and I keep getting stumped, and it's like, I'm not sure if Spirit's not sure what to say, but divine timing's right here, and you know what, your prayers are being answered, there's no doubt about that. However, everything operates in accordance to the universal laws of divine timing. This means that certain pieces of the puzzles must fall into place first so others can come into fruition. If you try and skip or rush certain pieces or parts, the whole plan will lack a solid foundation. Knowing that, keep your mind in high vibration, keep your intentions pure, and know that you have the freedom in whatever you do to still move through life and make the choices that you need to make, but don't focus so much on when things are going to come. Keep yourself in balance and maintain this positive intention that I will do the best with every situation I'm given. I will see the light in each situation, and I will go in the ways and the directions that I'm driven. Okay, everything in divine timing. Sometimes we think we want to do something, but we don't quite have all the answers yet, or like they said, the pieces haven't quite fit in together properly and it's unfinished, so they can't possibly work together. There could be forces unknown to you or outside of you. They're kind of working together right now to bring balance into the universe. So just walk in harmony, walk in positive intentions. Know that your intentions create your reality, and your thoughts as well create your reality. So if we're putting out intentions that we want to stay in high vibration and see the magic and the sparkles in the world and want to trust our divine guidance and that we're free to do that, we need to focus on the things that keep us free. Okay, focus on the things that make us feel balanced and feel like our life was within harmony. But as well, I feel like this enchantment card, it's really important because it's really easy when we want to find balance in our life to get real serious about it. Being playful, it could be very important. I'm going to ask one more card. If this is about your body, knowing that small steps forward in balance will bring a lot of change as well. but signs in abundance. So pay attention to the signs that you see from the universe, the synchronicities, the birds, the butterflies, the bees. You know, if a deer runs out in front of you, be careful. But if you see them in the field, how many were there? If there's birds around, what kind are they? You know, what feelings do they invoke for you when you see them? But know that abundance is here. Abundance is all around you. You have the ability to harness that, focusing on your freedom of choice, knowing that you can choose to want to control the situation, or you can say everything happens in divine timing and my intention is to allow spirit to move me and guide me. If we want spirit to help us, don't we want it at the highest vibration? Don't we want it for our highest good? Because if something's not for our highest good, we don't want it. We have the freedom as well to make those choices on what do we feel when we get guidance. Do I want to follow this? Will it bring me abundance? Will it not bring me abundance? Enchantment. So I'm going to hold up this beautiful unicorn, and if it invokes any feelings for you while I'm doing that, pay attention to what they are. Recapture your childlike sense of wonder and awe. View the world as a magical place. Remember when you were a child and how magical the world seemed? The sense of enchantment is the spirit of our inner child. Somewhere along the line, did you lose that sense of wonder? The angels ask you to recapture your magical sense by remembering that a miraculous power surrounds you. Ask God and the angels to help you with anything, small or large. Don't worry, you aren't removing angels for more important tasks. They truly want to support you, so that you are free of worries. In that way, you exude the joy and wonder of children who trust that they are taken care of. And when you are joyful, your divine light inspires everyone who sees you. Sometimes when we're bogged down with adult problems or, you know, the things that we worry about, our mind and our body, we're not at peace. And honestly, with body care, it dropped out here. Where is it? But with body care here, you know, when we worry too much, that's not good for our body. Finding balance and knowing that we are free no matter our situations to choose how we feel about it and how we go about it. For example, okay, let's say you're experiencing some financial issues. You could stress about it and focus solely on what you don't have and what you won't have, or you could go about your day and focusing on what positive change you can do about it. Taking your breathing exercises and having positive affirmations that abundance comes to me, and truly choosing and taking the freedom there to not allow that to control you, not allow that to stress you. Because as well, when we focus on those things, our body gets more stressed and more stressed and more stressed, and we deal with these issues harder. So one of these things is worrying doesn't take away the issues that could come. It just takes away today's peace. I'm feeling like that's a lot of what this is. Let's go back to enchantment. You remember when you didn't have a worry, you didn't have a responsibility? Sit there and watch butterflies come to a field, come to your flowers, look at an airplane up in the sky and go, you know what, it's really a marvel that I will still stay up there. Things like that. Take the time to purely enjoy the world around you and be enchanted by it, because it's still a magical place as it was when we were kids. Science can explain all of the things that, you know, all the phenomena that we see, but really it's still glorious. Okay, so I'm being asked to bring you a message from the Steampunk Tarot with some tarot wisdom, please. This one went like this, so I feel like we're going to take it and check it out. And this is the Hierophant. And this is the truth beyond illusion is what I heard, holding the key. And you also have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom, which is about finding balance again. Getting balance back into our life. Can you tell me about this Hierophant, please? And these kids, they're looking at him for the answers because he holds the knowledge. He's read the books. And it's like this could be your children looking up to you as, you know, looking for the answers. Could be a spiritual advisor in your life, just somebody who's very wise. But if you see as well, the girl is taking notes. She's learning. She's wanting to see what she can absorb. And his hand as well, the seeker of knowledge, is open and accepting and receiving of the knowledge that is coming to him. Let's see. There's a lot that just popped out. Okay. The Two of Cups fell onto the Hierophant, so this could be marriage as well, relationships. We have the Nine of Swords, being trapped in fear. The Hanged Man, here needing to make a decision. And the Two of Swords, and this is a blind choice. And with the Moon above her, I feel like you may not be shown everything making this choice, but you need to follow your gut. And you see here with this blind decision, at the end, there's electricity at her feet. Maintain grounding. And if you need to close your eyes to make the decision, pay attention to the spirit. Pay attention to what you are getting through your intuition. This moon is also oftentimes about femininity, like your feminine energy. Paying attention to the hidden, what's not necessarily spoken, what's not necessarily seen. What do you know without knowing? I feel like if you have to make a blind decision, follow your gut with this. And this is 2 twos, okay? Heart and mind. And if you see here, this alchemy, this is working together in sort of a Two of Cups, a balance. You know, I pour, you pour. We create this third energy. Well, if there is a decision concerning marriage, if it is about marriage, or if it's even a relationship, if it's a higher truth on what you consider to be love, honestly, with this Two of Cups and the Hierophant, it could also be, you know, learning to trust your intuition a little bit and making decisions based out of heart and based out of I heard knowledge and facts as well, but also being able to connect to that feminine energy that ties in with your spirit and make the choice. It may have you stuck in this nightmare, the swords energy, this Nine of Swords, where, you know, she's just covering her ears in despair. She can't sleep. She can't move. It's like, I don't want to hear anybody. The world is shut out. Well, thing is, the longer we focus on that nightmare situation and these loops of, I don't think I can do it, I'm afraid to face this situation, the longer those loops can happen. Honestly, it's hard to face our fears. It's hard to have those conversations with people. It's hard to see things differently sometimes, to make choices in truth. But when you can see the truth in yourself, for yourself, whether this is partnership or outside of partnership, whatever this Hierophant is for you, if you're just trying to seek spiritual guidance, I'm hearing like know how to cut through the bullshit, essentially know what's for you, what's not for you, right? What resonates, what touches your soul, what doesn't. But when you're making choices, trying not to make them out of fear, making them out of truth instead, making them out of your own inner authority and your higher wisdom. These ones also followed as well. So the Magician here, wanting to manifest, wanting to create something. 2 very male cards, the Magician and the Hierophant. So if you see this Magician, he's balanced. He's got the sword in his hand. He's connected with an infinite halo up at the top of his crown. He's holding his cup. He's got wands behind him, and he's standing on the pentacle. Okay, he owns the ground he walks on. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is something that's been worked on a long time, and it's something I feel like if you're wanting to manifest brand new, this Nine of Pentacles is also gestation. It's ready, right? It's ready. So with the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles here, something is definitely ready to come into form, but to do this, it needs to be this conscious choice, again, to remove yourself from the Nine of Swords energy. So, at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups as well. So, if it is with this Two of Cups, wanting to take the time, the Seven of Pentacles was under here as well, and the King of Cups is down there under here. So it could be whoever this male energy is, whether it's your masculine energy and you moving forward and taking charge, or another man in your life, however it really fits for you. But the King of Cups is someone who, he holds his cup, he's got his cigar, he's very maybe stoic about his feelings, but he definitely owns them here, and he's holding them, offering what he's got. So I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's been studied, it's been chosen, it's, you know, what is working, what's not working, and it's a very, I heard controlled environment in this particular case, but it could be time that somebody moves on. So it has those first messages of, hey, you know, hey, however it is, okay, if it is